Dissolve oxygen apparatus. Pour 300 ml of sample into the BOD bottle. Rinse the sensor with distilled water and place into the BOD bottle. Readings will be displayed by the display unit. Repeat the same step for the rest of the sampling points. Result is as shown. The apparatus for biochemical oxygen demand. The procedure is to prepare a dilution water 1 hour before experiment by adding 1 ml each of the chemical is to 1000 ml of distilled water. Label all the BOD bottle according to the sampling points and pour 200 ml of water sample into the BOD bottle and fill the remaining volume of 100 ml with dilution water. Ensure no air bubble in the BOD bottle and rinse the sensor unit with distilled water and place it into the BOD bottle to measure and record the initial dissolved oxygen reading SDO0. Place glass stopper at the BOD bottle and place it into the incubator at 20 degrees Celsius for 5 days. After 5 days, measure and record the dissolved oxygen reading SDO5. The result is as shown.
Next, chemical oxygen demand apparatus. Procedure. Pour distilled water into a beaker and pour all water samples into a beaker. Take low-range digestion solutions and high-range digestion solutions. Label all the vials, and by using clean pipette, take 2 ml of distilled water and water sample and place it into the low-range and high-range digestion solutions. Close the cap and shake it to mix the solutions. Then, place all the vials into COD reactor for 2 hours at 150 degrees Celsius. After 2 hours, take out all the vials. And by using spectrophotometer, set the setting to 435 COD low range and use blank sample to set 0. Then, take the sample and read. Then, for high range, set to 435 COD HR and use the blank sample to set 0 and take the samples and read. The result is as shown.
Here is the experiment for suspended solids. This is all the apparatus that we use for this experiment. For the first step, weight the aluminium dish. Add 20 ml sample water into aluminium dish. Place the sample in preheat oven at 105 degrees Celsius for 6 hours. After 6 hours, take all the dish out and let it cool to room temperature in desiccator. Make sure to release the pressure before open the desiccator. Then weight the dish using analytical balance. Transfer the dish into muffle furnace at 550 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. Then carefully take the dish out after 30 minutes by using tongs. Let the aluminium dish cool to room temperature in a desiccator. After that, weight the aluminium dish and collect all the data. Here are the results for this experiment.
This is the apparatus. For the procedure, firstly we label the sample cell. Next, for preparing sample and blank preparation, fill a 25 ml mixing graduated cylinder to the 25 ml mark with sample and distilled water for both cylinder. Then add 3 drops of mineral stabilizer to each cylinder. Stopper and invert several times to mix. Then add 3 drops of polyvinyl alcohol dispersing agent to each cylinder. Stopper and invert several times to mix. Pipette 1 ml of Nestle reagent into each cylinder. Stopper and invert several times to mix. Then set timer for 1 minute for reaction period. After 1 minute, pour the 10 ml of each solution into a sample cell for testing in spectrophotometer. Spectrophotometer is set for 380 N ammonia nest for the testing and insert the multi-cell adapter with the cell facing user for the holder. Next, for testing, insert blank sample and wipe the bottle. The display will show 0. Then for sample preparation, wipe and then insert and then read the result.
pH test. Rinse the probe with distilled water before use. Insert the probe into the sample and wait for the reading. After that, record the pH value. E. coli test. Fill 110 ml water sample to the beaker and then add colilate to the beaker, shaking until dissolved. Insert the water sample plus colilate into the coli plate and seal it. Incubate at 35 to 37 Celsius for 24 hours. Count the white colonies.